This 2 years ago. Last year played awfully well and then had an injury. I was talking to his camp on Sunday, and they said basically he's playing great on the hard courts. He won in Montreal, and he really feels last year doesn't quite count. Maybe he's sort of riding about a 12-match U.S. Open winning streak, if you want to frame it that way.
Yeah, well, listen, injuries has been sort of the biggest concern for him, especially on hard courts. I mean, he's had, unfortunately, the history of not being able to finish a lot of tournaments in the last couple of years, including here last year when against Del Potro he had to stop. So for him, the draw gods have been pretty kind to keep Federer away from him. Some of the dangers are not lurking necessarily in his section the way they are in others. And the weather, all of that stuff, shapes up, I think, nicely. The slower conditions here, it should be pretty good. I played on the courts like you did, Martina, in the first week. The ball's jumping up.
Yep.
We're getting some value on the bounce, and that's obviously good news for Rafa.
That's exactly right. And number one, he's healthy, which at the end of the year on the hard courts, usually he has not been. But when he is, he's as good as anybody on these courts. And they are playing slower, and the ball is bouncing high. He loves that. The topspin's really going to pay off for him.
All right, Rafa and Millman, first match of the night session on Ash tonight.